So my name is Daisy, and I have Bonnie here with me.
Hi.
And Tom here.
Hello.
Welcome to our presentation, and thank you so much for organizing this competition. Since 1993, Czech Republic is an independent democratic republic, and ever since it has been our responsibility to protect these human rights and to be aware of the political and public issues that are currently happening. As future leaders, the younger generations should definitely be more involved in this. They should be more vocal, and they should feel drawn to participate in certain activities. However, currently only half of them, or around half of them, are involved in certain activities, and most activities consist of sharing things online or on social media. Some facts that we know already from the youth: they actually struggle a lot to express their voices, and they don't feel confident doing this. And one of the biggest problems actually is that they feel that their opinion doesn't really matter, and that adults don't show that they actually do, because they are the future leaders. There's also one point that that we've seen from the literature, is that they're mostly influenced by out-of-school sources, so family or friends or social media and influencers in this case. So the aim of this research is to get more understanding and how to motivate these young people into participating for political and public activities. And to break it in certain points is we really want to know the specific motivations and why certain people are joining, and what are the limitations for people. Why are they not joining? Are they not interested? We need to gain a deeper understanding of this. And it's actually more a global interest, actually, because it's not just for Forum 2000, of course. It's at everyone's best interest that they gain more knowledge and are more active in this. So our key question that we'd like to answer is, what is the motivation for younger people to participate in public and political life? We've broken it down to three questions that we think will answer eventually this main question. One is about the general understanding of the youth nowadays. What knowledge do they have about the political life? Are they involved in any parties, or do they know what actual parties are standing for? If they don't, that this might be the connection that is missing, that they can move forward into participating in certain activities that
Excuse me, but I don't see your screen shifting, so we can't follow your presentation. I don't know if it's just my problem or everybody's problem, but it looks like you are sharing a screen of a different presentation.
Everybody.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Maybe get out of presenting mode.
Yeah, can you see it now?
Yes.
Maybe go to presentation mode. It will be easier.
No,
the presentation mode didn't work, actually.
Okay.
I'm sorry for this.
It could be that you have actually two presentations open and you shared the wrong one, the one that you are not moving in.
No, I only have one presentation open. However, I put it on presentation mode, and therefore you cannot probably, or there's some delay if I shift from slide.
Okay.
If it's okay with you.
Go this way, doesn't matter.
Okay. Cool, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we are all responsible for political and public awareness, as I said, and we already know the common facts regarding the youth. I just summarized them as well, so you can see them here on the slide. I've already went through the aim of the research as well, to gain a better understanding what motivates young people to participate in these activities. So back to research questions. Now you can actually see them on the screen as well. So what is the motivation for younger people to participate in public and political life? We've broken this down into three sub-understandings that we need to know. So as I said, we need to know what the general understanding is of the youth, because if they're missing this general knowledge about politics, what parties are involved, what rights they actually have, then this might be the key point that we need to give them for them to be able to move to actual activities. So then the second point is we need to understand, what does the youth value? because there are always differences in age groups. Older people might care more about what is happening in the healthcare. They care more about that there's care for everyone, that there's groups, and the youth might be more focused on individual things, or freedom of speech, etc. Then the last points, we need to understand what are the limitations for them to actively participate in the activities that are being organized. What we expect for the outcome is that we have an understanding of everything that we've just gone through. I'm summarizing it again. We need to understand the level of comprehension in political and public issues that are currently happening in Czech Republic and the other markets that we are aiming to research. Then we need to understand what do they care about. Then a big point is how willing are the youth to participate in certain activities. You have, of course, the skill of activeness, from voting, from sharing things online, making petitions, signing petitions, donating money. This is all relatively easy for them to do because it doesn't take a lot of effort to get out of your comfort zone, basically, because you can do this just from behind your computer, to all the way to organizing community activities, joining, maybe introducing webinars, things like this. And lastly, we just need to understand the limitations. So for our research, we propose that we split the sample into 2 age bands. We have the sample from 15 to 26 and from 27 to 35. We split it this way because the different groups are influenced by different people and institutions. These people are usually still in school or in university, and these are early workers. Then our key market will be Czech Republic. And if the budget allows us, we'd like to expand our research to Slovakia, Poland, Hungary, Austria, and Germany. So we have 2 stages in our methodology. We'd like to recruit people for online survey via several social media platforms. We will do this through some handpicked influencers. These influencers will share a link. They will just start the topic and the importance of course. And they will share the survey through, for example, Instagram stories. And the youth can enter through this into the survey. In the survey, we like to define segments into seeing like how active are certain people in already participating in these activities and where are they from specifically in Czech Republic or other regions from other countries. Then we need to understand what is their existing knowledge in politics. The point that I just pointed out that is very important. If this is missing, then they won't care to participate in activities. Then we need to understand what is their certain perception of the current political and social issues. Are they happy with the way that the country is currently being led? Are there certain social issues that are not satisfied, are not taken care of to their satisfaction? We need to understand where do these people get influenced? Is it from social media only? Is it from influencers? Is it from family, friends, school? We of course know that it's already more out of school, but we'd like to pinpoint the exact spots where we can influence them. We need to understand also what is their morals and values, because if they don't care about the topic that is being presented in one of the activities, then they won't care to join or organize this. And we need to especially define the personal motivations. We need to figure out if the people that are actually already joining, why are they joining? And the people that are not joining, why are they not joining? At the end of the survey, there will be an option to enter a contest for a personalized one-on-one session with one of the influencers. They will already know this up front, so this will be the incentive to join the survey. In the second stage, these influencers will actually conduct a one-on-one kind of a focus group conversation with these people that we pick. These people that we pick, they will represent the national representation. and they will go in more depth about these social topics and why they are joining and why not. And of course, the incentive is also that they get to talk to their favorite influencers. So they will have some time after to talk to them. And for us, the benefit is that we get the deep insight of what really drives people.
You've got last 30 seconds.
Yes. So for the cost and timings, we have the two scenarios where we have, we do the survey purely via the influencers. Everything will be in-house other than that. So most will free, considering the influencers will do it for free as well. As for the timings, it would be unpredictable. Otherwise, we will do it through the interagency company, which we can predict the timings, but it will be more costly. Then for the recommendations, we aspire to influence this on a macro level, so we can provide solid knowledge of what the people understand. If this is missing, then we can recommend that the knowledge will be provided through institutions or education, etc. And
okay.
On the micro,
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt
in
you.
the 4000 conference and other festivals organized by you guys. Thank you so much.
Okay, cool. Can you stop sharing the screen so we can see you, please?
Yes.
Hi. Any questions from the jury? Question from Tomáš? No?
So I can start again.
Yeah.
You plan to hire respondents for the online survey via social media.
Yes.
This way you will not get, however, the representative view of the part of the population, just of those who work actively on the social media. So how do you want to reveal the picture of the whole targeted part of population?
If I can speak, I think that most of the youth is present on social media. There's a lot of literature backing this up, especially from the age 15 to 26. I'm sure you are more concerned about the older part of this generation, but from personal experience, everyone has a social media platform account, whether that is Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. There's various platforms that
We lost you now.
we can.
You're frozen.
Shouldn't be a problem.
I think
you are
we
right.
just lost you,
This
maybe.
way, of course, everybody's from this target group is on social media, but this way you can get the more active and not the less active. That was perhaps my question. So
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
there are some people which are more active on social media and some which are less active. So this way you will generate those more active.
Okay, I see what you mean.
You mean you will bias the sample? That's
Yeah.
what it is.
That's data only from those active people.
I don't think.
I think that we can have a question for this.
We can definitely put quota on this to control this, but from a general understanding, the most important thing that we segment is whether they are active in human rights activities or political activities, and not necessarily how active they are on social media, because this does not determine whether you are active in human rights activities.
Okay, thank you.
We have 2 more minutes of
Any
question time.
other questions? Yeah, Jakub, go ahead, please.
Just to make sure I understand correctly, you are essentially targeting the group that is already motivated to be active, and you are going to look for those people that you will be surveying among the followers of these influencers. Do I understand it correctly?
No, we would target everyone that is active on social media, which in this age group is basically everyone. People that would follow these certain influencers, they might be interested in these activities, but we're not limiting just these specific influencers. These were examples, of course, that have a big reach. I'm not sure if you've seen the numbers of followers that they have, but this is about 700,000. So we will definitely not only focus on the people that are currently already active. We do want to segment them. So there will be for sure a question in which they can specify whether they are already active, to see if there's different behaviors for people that are already active in these kind of activities or not. But we definitely want all.
Exactly. And as it has been said, we also, of course, can make sure that we have an equal representation via quotas. So that's not a problem.
Yeah, for sure. Does this answer your question?
Mhm.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Any further questions? Because we are close to the time limit, but just to make sure. No, thanks a lot, guys.